Connecting action and education. Service learning. The ability to transform education. Why service learning? Well, because service learning has been seen as an integral part of educating people to become responsible and caring individuals by various cultures and religions throughout the millennia. In an ever interconnected world, students today will be needing a skill set that is very different from their predecessors. The new emphasis will be on things like dialogue, empathy, perspective, collaborative action, and ownership. The workforce of tomorrow will work in an atmosphere more culturally, linguistically, and geographically diverse than any workforce of the past years. This research project will attempt to explore some of the benefits for students, communities, and schools that service learning provides them, with a specific focus on the benefits for English language learners. Some of the questions I will try to tackle is: what is service learning? What does research say about its benefits to students, schools, and their communities? And how does the benefits of such programs address some of the challenges faced by ELL and immigrant communities? I read 4 articles in an attempt to try to get a better idea of what service learning is all about. What is service learning or community engagement? How service learning affects students? Powerful teaching, a framework for utilizing service learning in the classroom. And the education of immigrant children. I also interviewed various teachers in ESL programs for their views on service learning. So what is service learning? Service learning is a research-based strategy that engages students in learning opportunities through service in their communities. Service learning challenges students to address real-world problems and to offer up solutions. Service learning is particularly effective at meeting Common Core standards. They create opportunities to think critically, collaborate with others to find solutions, and to delve into authentic experiences to develop hands-on training. Service learning is a powerful tool to enable students to get the 21st century skills that they will be needing: creativity and innovation, communication and collaboration, research and information, digital citizenship, and research and information. Service learning benefits students in many ways. Generation On, an organization dedicated to service learning, lists benefits such as 21st century skills, critical thinking, problem solving, leadership, decision making, collaboration, and communication. Real world experience connected to academic subjects. Greater sense of purpose for learning. Deeper understanding of themselves and empathy and respect for others. Opportunities to explore skills and interests and to network for career readiness. Guided practice in taking action as socially responsible global citizens. Schools benefit as well. Deeper connection between academic knowledge and real-world application. Increased pro-social behavior and student engagement. An effective dropout prevention strategy. A focus for school improvement. Improved school climate. Positive school community relationship. The community also benefits. They benefit from the energy and creativity of youth in addressing community needs. New opportunities to build positive relationships between community members and schools. New perspectives on youth as assets, not liabilities. A new generation of caring and experienced citizens. and an increase in public awareness of key issues. A study that collected data from 22,236 college undergraduates attending a national sample of universities found strong support for the notion that service learning facilitates four types of outcomes: an increased sense of personal efficacy, an increased awareness of the world, an increased awareness of one's own personal values, and an increased engagement in the classroom. How do these benefits relate to the needs of English language learners and the immigrant community? Many of these benefits speak directly to the challenges faced by many immigrants and English language learners. English language learners face much higher dropout rates. English language learners face higher rates of antisocial behavior in school. They feel more isolated from the greater student community, and they have more difficulty connecting academic work with the real-world applications. And because of cultural and linguistic barriers, they may find it difficult to collaborate with others outside their immediate social or family group. They also bring unique gifts to service learning. They bring unique cultural perspectives to interpreting, analyzing, and problem solving. Their insights can be of great benefit to choosing service learning projects that could be of great benefit to the community. And as individuals who straddle the line between different cultures, they're uniquely placed to play the role of ambassador for both their cultural community as well as the school. Remember those interviews I was talking about? They had great things to say about service learning. They thought service learning would benefit ELLs tremendously. And they thought that schools and communities would also benefit from service learning. I asked them, what was their experience with service learning and its implementation? And what did they find out? You know what they said? They really didn't have much experience with it at all. It was difficult to implement. It was hard to get the school on board. Some of them saw difficulty in objectively grading some of the projects we discussed. My answer to this is fairly simple. When it comes to getting all necessary parties aboard with projects that are known to have beneficial effects on the education of the students, we must show some of those 21st century skills ourselves. In order to impart those skills on students, schools need to show mastery of them as well. This means collaboration, communication, and assertive action. This means among staff, administration, and the community at large. Other difficulties can be found in poor design, mismatch between classroom teaching and field aspects of service learning, and failure to navigate student resistance to participation in service. In Durbin and Marshall's paper on service learning design, they credit Eli Wiesel, the famed writer and Holocaust survivor, for giving them the structure by which service learning projects should be implemented. Eli Wiesel's powerful words still ring true today. For in my tradition, as a Jew, I believe that whatever we receive, we must share. When we endure an experience, the experience cannot stay with me alone. It must be opened. It must become an offering. It must be deepened and given and shared. And of course, I am afraid that memory suppressed could come back with a fury, which is dangerous to all human beings, not only to those who directly were participants, but to people everywhere, to the world, for everyone. So therefore, those memories that are discarded, shamed, somehow they may come back in different ways, disguised, perhaps seeking another outlet. Granted, our task is to inform, but information must be transformed into knowledge, and knowledge into sensitivity, and sensitivity into commitment. Durbin and Marshall channel this sentiment into a rubric that can be used to gauge success in any service learning project. And from here, we can develop a template for all service learning projects. The first thing is understanding facts. Students need strong preparation and background information before they can begin any service. They need to understand goals and content of the course, must understand features of service experiences, and must see how each information informs the other. Facts become knowledge. This is where information shifts from information known by oneself to knowledge with a purpose in a world outside of that self. Knowledge is applied. Learning must be shared in order for it to become powerful. Our students share what they learn by applying knowledge skills and time in service sites. Application is actually the strongest predictor of student learning in service learning courses. Transformation. Of all the elements, the transformational level is what service learning does best. Service learning is a pedagogy often cited for its power to change students' perspectives on a wide range of social issues. I believe that reflection is the final fulfillment of the service learning process. It is with this ongoing renewal that we change ourselves and the society around us for the better. Our students are developing emotionally, physically, and intellectually into future beings that we can scarcely comprehend. It is with the instilling of a passion for change, an empathy for its impact, and a reflective mind that comprehends its value that we totally fulfill our jobs as teachers. And I hope that this project gives all of you an inkling of the potential that service learning has to reach students, change lives, and develop connections that may last for a lifetime.